Hey everyone, this is Debbie and I am doing a video for cheerleaderhairpieces.com, and this is our style called Charmed, and someone asked me about teasing Charmed and see what it would look like. So this is Charmed just straight out of the bag and onto my daughter's head. It has some long pieces in the front, some short bouncy pieces here in the back. Go ahead and turn all the way around so they can see the back of that. So you can see how these are shorter pieces. So we're going to tease this today and show you how high we can get it. And keep in mind, we're teasing the hair piece, not your daughter's or my daughter's hair, so I don't have to worry about getting this out later. Now, usually when I'm teasing hair, I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. So I'm going to do the same thing with this hair piece. And I am going to use the 1x50 because I know that that is not going to damage the hair and I will be able to get it out. The 1x50 is the all natural hairspray that we have, and you can purchase it at cheerleaderhairpieces.com. And this is a great hair spray. It will tease, it will do everything I need it to do, but it will not leave a residue and it brushes out just nicely. So I'm going to start by getting the hair a little bit gritty. Gritty is good when we're dealing with teasing. So I'm going to spray this hair a little bit. Go ahead and hold that for me, please. I'm going to take my teasing brush, and a teasing brush is just, you can get them at any of the stores. I pick mine up normally at Sally's. And you're going to tease this hair down. So we're going to hold it by the ends. We're going to tease the roots on the hair piece, not her hair, and tease that down. Okay? Now remember, what it looks like underneath is not the end of the world. Okay? So I'm going to take another layer here. I'm going to give it a little bit of spray. You can also use teasing powders on this. Big Sexy makes a teasing powder. Why can't I think of the name of it right now? I think it's called Powder Play. That's a really good teasing powder as well, because what it's doing, it's adding some graininess and texture to the hair so that it will hold a tease. Okay, so we're teasing this up here. Okay, let me give that a little bit of a spray. Looking crazy right now, but don't worry, once we're done, it's going to look fantastic. I'm also going to come over here in a minute and do these longer pieces, but right now I want to focus on these little short, cute pieces that are the ones that are going to give it so much volume and so much body. It does come in at least 25 colors, I believe. We have colors for everybody. Blondes, brunettes, black. There's some really cute ombre colors in this as well. Blondes are really tough to color match, but I'm going to tell you, there is one for everybody. And if you're having any trouble at all, they are fantastic if you contact Cheerleader Hair Pieces and say, hey, I need to send you a picture because I'm really not sure. This is the color wheel that I'm thinking, and they're really great at giving you advice to get the right color. So again, we're holding the piece, teasing it from the root down, and then letting go lightly. Okay, we're going to come over here, catch these pieces here. The hairspray is what's giving a little bit of texture so I can get it to tease and stay where I want. And think about you doing this to your daughter's hair. Whew, was this a nightmare when I did this a few years ago. Once I found cheerleaderhairpieces.com, I was like, thank God you saved my life. I never have to do this again. My daughter's and I's relationship was fantastic because for 2 hours before cheer competition every weekend, we would not like each other too well because I'd be doing this to her hair. And then the 2 hours after cheer competition, because we'd be trying to get everything that I teased out of her hair. Not the funnest thing to do. These last pieces in the front are the ones that I don't want to over tease, because they are the ones that are going to lay out to where I want it. Now, once you have it teased a little bit, and these are all the shorter pieces that I've teased. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it will look good in just a minute. Then I'm going to start taking my brush, and I use a combination between my wet brush and my bristle brush to just give the outside layer a smooth look here. Okay, let me get my outside layer a smoother look. There we go. Your head up, please. There we go. Now I want to tease these sides a little bit so I can give them some volume as well. I'm going to tease these up and back. Gosh, and there's no wrong way of doing this because you're going to smooth it over with the nice hairs in the front to cover up any of the tease. I'm going to tease this up just a little bit so I can get it to match with the short pieces of the hair here. I'm going to use this piece here, under it a little bit. I was going to tease this beforehand, but I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to show you how I tease this hair up. That looks really good there. I'm going to end up having to go around the front to take a look at it again. I'm going to spray some more. I'm going to give these long pieces over here a little bit of an under tease here. All right, now I'm going to do a little bit of smoothing and spray. I'm going to turn her to me for a minute. Like I said, I know it looks a little crazy. We're going to sit up a little bit higher for me so I can get it, because I made this pretty tall. This is where also I want to make sure that I get the smooth pieces here to come up nice and smooth and cover the middle where I want it. So I'm going to put that back. I'm going to smooth this piece here, smooth this here, and get these nice and over so I get a nice smooth piece up here. I'm going to give this a little bit of a spray so it'll hold my shape. Caitlin, go ahead and sit forward a little bit, nice and tall. Thank you. Get a teasing brush. Now, these long pieces can go either back or forward. I think I'm doing a combination of both right now because I want to see how this is going to look back here with all this volume. And then I can look, depending on where I like her hair. I'm going to give this a spray. Okay, go ahead and turn all the way around so they can see the back of your hair, please. And look how much height we have on this. Now, this is where I would go back in and decide, hey, do I have too much height on this? Do I want to cover some more of these pieces? Or do I like this short, high hair? I actually like this short, high hair. Caitlin likes a little bit longer of a hairpiece so that she doesn't have such a thick bouncy thing, but I love these cuts in the back of this hair here. And again, I'm using the 1x50 so I can style it any way I want once I get it teased, however I want. And look how nice and high that is. Right now I've pulled some of these long pieces back and left some forward. Let me pull one forward so I've got some forward and some back. Let me see. All right, go ahead and go to the front. So on the front side here, you're going to see where I've got this little piece forward, and that's the part my little child isn't excited about, but it looks so cute, especially on a lot of our younger athletes. Oh my gosh, it's so darling. It's like this whole Betty Boop thing. And look at the height that we've got on that. Go ahead and turn to the side for me. And then I'm going to show the back again. And again, you can make this as full or as low as you want. A lot of the times I don't tease it at all because it's so easy to put on. But if I really wanted to tease it up, I could. Go ahead and go all the way around. And that's charmed. And can you imagine as much volume as this? So you can really get charmed up there or keep it down how it was or somewhere in between. If you have any questions, you can pick up the hairpiece at cheerleaderhairpieces.com. You can pick up the 1x50 there as well. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks.